Hi, welcome to my long overdue part 4 of enclosures and rack systems. For those that requested this video, I apologize for the delay. So today I'm going to be going over the 50-40 hybrid system from ARS Caging. So as you can see behind me, this has 10 levels. There's 4 cages that run across, so it's totaling 40 cages. All right. The entire system measures 79 inches tall, all right, 29 inches deep, and 56 inches wide. So it's a nice size to keep your baby animals, or if you're looking, you know, certain fully grown like colubrids are great. Like I keep my hognoses in here, and I do keep other things as well. So I'm going to go over the tub measurements, the ventilation, heating, but if I leave anything out and you do have any questions, please, you can put them in the comments, you can message me. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to go live, so I can answer any questions on any of the rack systems or enclosures, caging. I have some smaller rack systems, so I'd be really happy to help you with that. All right, so getting back to the system, it does come with a power strip. It's like a 4-foot power strip. It comes with your wheel casters. If you want them to be locking, that costs a little bit more. And it also comes standard with 5-inch heat panels. All right, if you want to upgrade and get that insulation, which I did for mine on all of them, it's like $50 extra. The tub measurements, right here. Okay, so I have the polycarbonate tubs. Just a little bit more. It's like $200 more if you want these clear tubs. The gray ones come standard with it, so they're no extra cost. But I do like putting hides and, you know, plants in the rack systems. So having the clear rack system, I like a lot. So the animals can see out and sunlight can get in. But again, I provide plenty of hides and things that they can hide in and feel secure in the system. So these tubs measure 27 inches deep, they're 13 inches wide, and they're 5.5 inches tall. Okay, so it's definitely a nice sized tub, as you can see. Put that back on there. They slide right in. Okay, the hybrid system is cheaper than the original system. So this whole system costs $22.50, give or take. And shipping, I think, is around $2.50. Again, that can vary depending on where they're shipping it to. The materials are a lot lighter. This is like 80% recyclable material. There's a lot of the plastic material instead of it being all steel. Even like where these are locked in, where the ventilation is on the top. That's why I don't keep any storage on this, because this is all plastic on top. And where these racks slide in and out are plastic. So it definitely makes it cheaper. But wear and tear, I feel like the cages will probably start drooping lower and lower. And compared to the original system, they don't come as high and they don't fit as tightly in as the original system. So just a heads up on that, okay? I like the original systems better, but I like the hybrid system price tag, you know, much better. The original system is, you know, I think it's $3,500. So you're talking $1,200 or $1,300 difference. And then the shipping, of course, is going to be $500 to $600 alone on that original system. So, you know, it's definitely a big chunk of money, the difference between the hybrid and the original systems. So hopefully that helps you make any decisions you are thinking about if you're considering getting an ARS rack system. All right. The standard ventilation is 20%, which is great airflow, especially for colubrids. If you have ball pythons or boas that you're looking to put in these cages, you can kind of control that if you want to put on like a silicone pad on top or some sort of, you know, barrier, maybe just reptile carpets, depending on the humidity in where you live, if you're in a much drier area. So these are things to consider, and of course what type of animals that you're putting in these systems if they need higher humidity. So just things to consider. Let's the door out. But underneath here, this is all plastic. There's holes. So again, it's just not as tight. Putting this together took 4.5 hours, I want to say. I worked on it the first night, a little over 2 hours, and then I finished it the next night, which took me a little over 2 hours, but I did the whole thing by myself. So you can do it by yourself, but of course it'd be probably, time would be cut in half if you know, had someone else. All you need is a rubber mallet, okay, because you have to hit these down into place. You definitely need a drill, a power tool to, there's so many screws. I don't know how many, but there are so many. So definitely don't just have a screwdriver. That would just add so many more hours if you plan on doing it like that. And a ladder, because as this gets higher up, you know, you definitely need a ladder to work. So those are the only things you need to put the system together. So yeah, it was, I would say 4.5 hours altogether, but I did it in 2 nights. I didn't do it 4.5 hours straight. But it turned out really good. Not like super handy, but I kind of know what I'm doing. The directions were very simple, and I was able to put this together. You know, I think the best that can be put together. Everything's, you know, even putting on heat panels, everything was pretty easy in that aspect. It's just putting in the time, but it's well worth the difference in price. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I will see you soon. Bye! Hi, welcome to part 4 of enclosures and rack systems. This has been long overdue, and to those that requested this video, I apologize for the delay. So, oh, come on, Monty. This is Monty. He's my GHI Fire Banana Pet Clown. Oh, Python. He just keeps trying to go up my shirt. He's just gonna keep going up my shirt, aren't you? Can you stop? Okay, so, if you have any questions, I'll be happy to.